I remember his first season, and I remember when he stepped up from the, I think it was the WRC3 he started, and then he went into a four-wheel drive car, didn't he, at Rally Portugal. And at that point we knew we had something special. What really stood out for me with Teemu, particularly the first 2 years, was how quickly he learned. He was a very, very obviously intelligent driver. He would take the learnings from the first pass, and then the second pass he was massively quicker in the four-wheel drive, the R5 car, I think it was in those days. It was his intelligence that stood out alongside his speed. There were other quick drivers, but there weren't so many other drivers who learned as quickly and who adapted as quickly as he did. What I find interesting about him is that I think because he is so thoughtful, we never really get much from him at the stage ends, because he's thinking for himself. He's thinking about the stage. He's thinking about how he would perhaps adapt his driving for the next pass, adapt his driving when he comes back to the rally. So we get very few words from him at the end of the stage. And I like to give drivers nicknames because it gives them a bit of character. And Teemu's, for me, is Teemu 2 words, because we're lucky if we get 2 words from him at the stage end. But he's never rude. He's never, ever rude. It's just how he is. He is just a very, I think in some ways he's a little shy at the stage ends, but I also think more than that, it's because he's thinking. That time is the time where he can most accurately analyze his performance in the stage. It's the freshest time, that's in his brain. He just wants to do what he has to do at the stage end, move on and think about the stage. But as I say, the nickname's there and it's stuck. Even if he says more than 2 words, the nickname now is Teemu 2 words.
The first time that I really knew about Teemu was obviously 2014 when he did Neste Rally Finland in the association's car. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but he did the event in a DS3. And he was incredibly quick straight out of the box. And we're used to young Finns coming and being very quick in Finland, but that was a very good event for him. But then he did, in 2015, he did some rounds in an R5 car, and I think it was at the end of that year, he came to Rally GB for the first time, and he won WRC2 class. And just as Finland is a very difficult event to learn and to compete on for the first time, so is Wales. We have so many different surface changes, and it's a really tricky event, and he came and he did incredibly well to win that event. So Finland in 14, and then the following year when he came and won in Wales. Sometimes you find with young Finns that they struggle a little bit with the language and a way to kind of express themselves. But Teemu never really did. For me, immediately, he had a really nice way to talk in an interview. Sometimes it was difficult to get into the interview, but once you got there was real warmth. And a really interesting story as well, the fact that he started his career in karting, and then for example, his hero is Kimi Räikkönen. This, it's not naturally a name that you associate with a young rally driver. So no, it's great. I find him a really engaging and a really interesting driver. Finland has a very, very good future with Teemu. We've seen incredible speed last year when he came and drove the 17 car, the new Fiesta World Rally car for the first time in Poland. Such speed, and that's not unheard of for a Finn to be quick in a car, but to then follow that up and do so well in his home rally in Finland against such opposition was tremendous. And we've seen a podium in I think Portugal this year, and then a really good result in Turkey with 4th. He's getting stronger and stronger. He's building on that experience. The speed is there for sure, so I think he has a very, very bright future.
Well, it's important to get good feedback from the driver so that you can make the correct changes so that the car behaves the way he wants. And yeah, he gives good feedback, especially on the tests. And generally, I think he's been fairly happy with the car this year, and his feedback's valuable in getting it there. I think he knows a lot more what's going on with the car now, especially in terms of the central diff. This was a big thing. Like last year, he just used a lot of Seb's settings, like when we did Finland and Poland, and then also at the start of this year, every new surface he went on to, he'd start with a base from Seb or Elfin, and he'd always follow them with the setup changes. But as the years progressed, he started to take the car in his own direction and tailor it more to his kind of driving style. And we do a lot of overlaying the data with him and Seb and see where there is small differences and where we can maybe improve the car to suit his driving style a bit more, or where maybe he needs to change the driving style a bit to be, a bit more like Seb and Elfyn, and get closer to the times that they're setting. So, yeah.
No ei ollut ihan parasta ajoa, että tiellä oli tosi paljon irtosoraa ja siinä oli vähän vaikea löytää rytmiä. Pito on aika vaihteleva monin paikoin ja sitten joka paikassa pitää mennä limitillä, niin sitä limiittiä oli vaikea löytää siellä. Että se oli vähän enemmän semmoisen niin kuin varovaisella puolella ja semmoista. Ja se kello heti rupeaa käymään kyllä, että näihin verrattuna, että täysin täytyy mennä joka paikassa, että saa hyviä aikoja. No 2 sekapätkää oli vähän parempia, että löydettiin ihan hyvä ajorytmi ja viimeisellä mettäpätkällä niin oli vähän haastavaa siellä vähän semmoisessa hiekkaisessa osuuksilla, että tuntui, että oli tosi liukasta ja ei ihan niihin pieniin uriin niin ei luottanut ja lopun iso tie niin oli vähän varovaista. Että siellä tuli vähän reilummin tappio tiimikavereille, mutta ihan ok ollut muuten päivä. Meillä tietysti työt jatkuu ja koetaan hyödyntää pienet tauot täällä ja olla valmiina sitten illan pätkille ja huomiseen.